This is going to go live on Facebook as well. But for folks on Facebook, I'm not going to be able to see their comments unless they're in the room with us. So just so that we don't get any feedback, I'm going to close out of my browser and come back to Zoom. Oh, look, I see. Okay. Hi, Lori. Thanks for joining us today. So Lori, just so that you know, if you joined on 2 devices and you connect to audio on 2 devices, there's going to be some horrible feedback for everybody. So please take note of that and be careful not to connect to audio on 2 devices. You might have to hang up on one if it gets out of control. Even connecting to it will have an issue. So, all right. So I'm just going to grab my list. Hey, Lori. Wow, it's nice to see your face. I feel like I know you, but I don't know you. So it's nice to see you in person. Okay. So I made myself a list of things I need to talk about because Stampin' Up, it's like they're throwing the book at us. So I needed to have a book to keep up with everything. So tomorrow, you guys, I already told you about the free shipping tomorrow. It's on all orders for demonstrators, for customers. For demonstrators, it's pretty awesome because you can double dip. So you'll get your discount and the discount shows up at the end. So you earn everything that you can earn normally, plus you get your discount and you get free shipping. So tomorrow's a big day. When I heard about free shipping tomorrow, I moved my schedule around, except that I can't get out of I have an appointment tomorrow morning. And at 1 o'clock, I am doing a training for demonstrators that has been planned for months and months. So I won't be available until about 2 or 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So if you're part of Bogo and you selected your items like Lori has, you can send me all the details tonight. I'll try and square you away before I leave for my appointment in the morning. So that's a win-win. But there's so many things going on. I want to tell you that once you're part of Bogo, that you should know all these other things that are going on. So first of all, buy one, get one half off kits. This is crazy. So I'm going to share my screen and I want to go out to the Stampin' Up website because that's where we're going to actually see what's available. So I'm going to go to selenek.stampinup.net. And if you have questions, you can unmute yourself and chat with me because I'll feel better if you're talking. Let's see. So stampinup.net. So selenek.stampinup.net is the store. And hopefully I have enough internet that I can be live on Zoom and still hit the store, but I'm going to click shop now. And then I'm going to go to kits. So under shop products, if I just kind of hover with my mouse, I can go down to kits collection and it will come up there. Okay. So all of the kits, the crafting kits, the card kits, they're all buy one, get one half off. Okay. So I had my daughter go down and dig this out of my storage downstairs. Hang on. My favorite kit of all is only $12 on the board on the website before tax and shipping, right? So this one, and I'll come back to it in a second, but if you can see it, the little cube up in the corner, this one is the Notes of Cheer kit. And I'll come down to it and find it in the store. So let's see, where is it? The butterfly one is my favorite. Oh, if they took it out, I'll be crying. Let's see. Maybe it's on the next page. If you see me scrolling past it, stop me because I'm going a little bit fast. I'm excited. Hang on. There's the robots. These are super popular. Can you say summer crafts with the kids? And if you are making cards for little kids at all, it is money. Where are they? Okay, so note to chair, here it is. So this one, and I have the display board done, and I'll come back to my hands in a minute. But this one has 9 cards and there's no stamping and it's $12, right? So with the buy one, get one free from Stampin' Up right now, if you put this in as your first item, a $12 kit, and you go back, you can choose a more expensive kit for your half off. So if you like the robots, you make sure you get it in English if you speak English. Hi, Diane. Make sure, or if you like this, the Celebrate magnet board, or if you like any of these more expensive kits, put the more expensive item in second. So let's say you wanted 3 $12 kits and 3 $23 kits, put it in 12, 23, 12, 23, and you'll end up getting the more expensive one half price. Whatever one you enter second into the system is the one you get half price. So it's actually it's even better than buy one, get one half off. So I bought some of these to take with me to retreat. I bought 2. And I opened the box and 2 crafters came by and they said, I want it. And I gave it to them. So I sold these at retreat, just off the cuff. So I don't even have one to show you, but can I tell you that in person, this is amazing. Okay, you can see it a little bit here. This whole sheet is an iridescent sticker sheet. It comes with loads and loads of stickers and things that you can use to decorate a journal. And it is adorable. And this is the stamp set. I just want to make some cards with the stamp set beyond the kit. Like it doesn't even need, so you get a stamp set, you get the journal, you get all of the embellishments that go with the journal. And the pictures do not do this one justice. All of these are white pop out, already die cut that you can go in, pop them out, stamp on them and move about your day. They're very fast to put together. And then these are all little cards like memories and more cards. And they all come in that kit for $25. So if, let's say you did the notes of cheer, here I am with my hands again, if you're got me up on the side, but notes of cheer, the $25 kit would ring up as $12.50. So you'd get 2 kits for around $25. Now, in addition to those, we have other specials, obviously. I always recommend checking out the clearance rack. So I went to specials and clicked on the clearance rack. This past paper pumpkin kit is only $19 and it comes also with a stamp set. It's stunning. I had it out at retreat for an optional class. There's all these cool like papers that you can see through and see that it's like vellum and it comes in a couple different languages. Does it say? It says you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to get that one, but I really love that one. And then they have all kinds of other cool stuff in the clearance rack. The Kiss Punch, ribbon for $3, the ornaments for $20, and they were originally $34. So what's that, like 40% off? This little craft bag used to be $30 and they're blowing them out for $12. And it's cute. It holds the Stamparatus. It's about, I'd say 9 inches across. Let's see if it gives a description. But it's perfect for the Stamparatus. You could put other things in it, obviously. Let's see if they give us a size. No, they don't give us a size. I can grab one and show you in a minute. All right, so I'm gonna stop the share and spotlight my hands so that you guys can see this kit that I was showing. So this one, I know I have 15 here, but this one is actually 12 and it makes 9 cards. So it makes 3 of these butterfly cards and it makes 3 of these. The trick with this one, it comes with some glue dots and this is like so pretty. It's like a laser cut piece. I put glue dots underneath the corners to hold the laser cut on and then put the sentiment over the top. There's no stamping in this one. Great gift. If you know somebody that likes to make cards, may not be good at stamping, maybe an older person that needs something to do, stuck in the house. Awesome, awesome kit. And then this one, the white just overlays on top of the card that's already colored. It's beautiful. They're simple. And then the rhinestones that come with this are money. Hang on, let me see if I can give you a better view. Yeah, the video just isn't going to do it justice. They're so sparkly and all over the place because they've been in this board, but Oh my gosh, they're like adorable. I'd call them like iridescent white, maybe a little bit of blue in them. But they're all over my cards. See, you just sprinkle them on. So in that kit, you also get decorative envelopes. And for me, I just want to cut up the envelopes and use them like designer paper. Look at how far down it goes. You could make more cards out of those. If you're more of a crafty type and you don't like the kit idea, you could make up the kit and then save the envelopes and keep cutting. It comes in multiple languages. And these are the leftovers that I didn't use. But you could easily pop one of these banners out because it's just the banner from the card, right? And then cover it with something and use the tail ends of the banner to put on something else because the word doesn't go all the way to the end. So you can keep crafting with these even after you're done with the traditional, kit. So this one was the $12 one, right? This one I think was 23. This one, every time I put it out somewhere, they sell out. I sold out the first retreat I put them out. I didn't even have the board made and they were gone. And the shaker ball eyes, those are the parts my daughter doesn't, she's 17. She still wants to just play with the shaker balls. But I lay this out and at this past retreat, they were all gone as well. So these have been going like hotcakes. Anybody who has little kids at home, doesn't matter, boys, girls, it's a great kit for kids. So if you made this your second item, it would go in at half price. And look at all these stickers. There's just so many pieces. It comes with a stamp set. And these are the images in the set. So happy birthday, let's be friends. And it does come with a couple of Stampin' spots. I stuck mine to the board once we made the kit. And it comes with a block. So everything that they need, if you give it as a gift, would be in the box, which is kind of cool. All right, so there's that one. And then I have a couple of new ones. This one I have been waiting forever. It seems that it came out and it sold out the very first day. Okay, let me put that away because if I don't, it'll end up with the wrong kit, This one I've been waiting forever. First of all, it's sparkly in there. The camera isn't picking it up. All behind here is all sparkly. Now it comes with, oh darn. There's a box of stuff that this goes with. So there's a stamp set here. I didn't finish the board yet. I was planning to finish it this week. It comes with a stamp set and these are all the images. Let me give you a close-up of those. I fell in love even more after seeing all the different options because there's, confetti and the little stars and then the happy birthday. It's just an all-around good stamp set kit and the kit's $19 and all the sparkles underneath, but it comes with the dimensionals that are these long strips. And of course I don't have the box, silly. But they're strips and you could make these into shaker box cards with the dimensionals that come in the kit if you also added on window sheets. You'd cut a window sheet and put it in between here, but below, above where the dimensionals would be, and then stick whatever you want inside. We have some really cute ones in the main catalog for shakers. They're iridescent shakers, not the display board, but fabulous. You get 8 cards. Again, the envelopes are so cute. You just want to decorate them. And of course, I stuck them in the box with the kit. So I'll have to find it after, but it's on my list of things to finish. As well as this one. I know you may not be thinking, well, it's not Christmas yet, but this is a $19 kit. You get the stamp set. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stamps here shown. And there's some pretty good sentiments. I even like this for the inside of cards for Christmas. Nice to just be able to write love Selene. And that gives you basically says it, and again, it's $19. You get the 8 cards, everything to make it, the tags, and a couple extra in case you mess up. And it has a thing of twine that I plan to glue onto the board. But this was one that I brought home with the intention of finishing when I got home from this past retreat. Another great pick. I know that we just passed Father's Day, but this one's the last one I'm going to show you. One of my favorites. It's for the guys. It's easy to put together. The sentiments are awesome. It has every guy, like uncle, grandpa, nephew, brother, grandson. It has Father's Day, birthday, anniversary, dad, love you. And you know, how many times do you need a card for a guy? It doesn't have a lot of foo-foo ribbon. Comes with glue dots, comes with dimensionals, comes with one of the paper pumpkin blocks, starter block, the stamp set, which I showed you, Mossy Meadow Stampin' Spot, which is down here in the corner, step-by-step instructions, which, I mean, for avid crafters, you don't need it. They're beautiful. And yeah, so these are all buy one, get one half off. Now, to get the free shipping tomorrow, you actually have to get to 75. So if you did the $12 kit and then you added on a $19 kit and you got it half price, you'd have to go for a while to get to 75 if you were just ordering kits, which I thought was pretty awesome. We talked about the clearance rack. Let's see, got to come back to my list. Prepaid paper pumpkin subscriptions. I mean, how awesome is that? So it won't take your paper pumpkin off. Like, so if you pay monthly, it's not going to give you free shipping on your paper pumpkin this month. That's not what it does. If you buy a prepaid paper pumpkin subscription tomorrow and your entire order ends up being over 75, you won't pay shipping in addition to the subscription. So you get a little discount there, which I like. And then my Bogo, which you can double dip with, which is pretty darn cool. We talked about, oh, we didn't talk about the last chance. See, this is why I have to write things down. The last chance sale, January through June catalog is ending. And back on the website here, let me see if I can share my screen again. We'll go back to the website. Ta-da. Up under specials, last chance products. So at this point, you're dealing with what's left. A lot of these items are retiring soon, and once they sell out, they're gone. So you could log in the morning and the butterfly decorative masks could be gone. Actually, I really loved those. They were, I made a few cards with these masks. It's cool. You do one color and then you lay the mask down and then you do the other color. I had fun with those. I did it on a live for you guys like probably a couple months ago. So, these are all the things that are still available. So this Memories and More pack that I made bazillion cards with was $10 and now it's $7. And you get a lot of product in those. So you look for the things that are discounted. That I can tell you there's something I'm using for club next week that's only $5 and it was $7. It was the stars embellishments. But you got pages and pages of stuff that's on sale, discounted. So it'll tell you when there's things that are discounted. The designer papers from the mini, this one, I'm going to be using these stars for my club next week. So I hope they don't sell out before I use them, but I'm stuck on that project. So I'll be, in fact, it's already prepped. Let's see. So that's where you can find the last chance sales information. Okay, coming back. Okay, so my Bogo. I always get questions about Bogo, and for people who are not on Facebook, it gets real frustrating. So I was thinking that I would share my screen and that we would do a quick tour of Bogo on Facebook. So you can see what I've got. Now, if you're not on Facebook and you can't put a comment on the, oops, sorry, I'm starting FaceTime, perfect. And you can't put a comment on the post, then you won't necessarily have a stamp set reserved, but I'm willing to work with anybody who's not on Facebook, and you can ask me if I have stuff, and if you see something that you want, I can tell you if it's pending with someone else or not. Uncle Paul, he did good on Wordle today. Let's see, it's my brother. I'm glad it wasn't anything crazy. Okay, so let's go to Bogo. And if you're not a member of Bogo, it is open to anyone that's on Facebook, but I wanted to give you kind of the lowdown. Sometimes people have trouble finding the albums. If you're on a mobile device, it's different for each one. Alexis and I tried to post directions on how to get to the albums. And my best directions is tinker with it until you can get it to work. But from my laptop here, I go to media. And then I click, oh, sorry, you can see my conversations going on too. Perfect. Delete. Albums. So once you get to albums, you can see that I, at one time, had about 800 items, but I have them separated into groups of 100. So tomorrow I'll be going in and deleting a whole bunch because there's probably 40 or 50 items spoken for already. But let's just go in and take a look, and I'll blow this up so hopefully you can see it okay. I keep trying to get this bar thing out of my way so I can see. Hang on. Ta-da. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, it's all right. I'm going to blow this up a little bit. So these are all stamp sets, bundles. I have them numbered 1 through 100. So you can see number 3, number 5, number 9. Well, that's because in a previous BOGO, 6, 7, and 8 have been taken. So the Bloom bundle, if you want, we can even just go through them real quick. So this is number 1. So if you're watching this on the replay, feel free to stop and pause if there's something that you want to see, or if you want to blow it up. Look, I even put if something's damaged or something's missing, just to try and make it easier for you guys. That's kind of big here. That's better. So you'll be able to see what we've got going on. Oh, Daisy Delight. I know somebody that was looking for this. Oh, here, since I'm right here. Just making sure. She asked me about that one earlier and I said, oh, I don't know. And I did a search, but it didn't come up. So, but that just goes to show when you look through, you get, this one's really cool. It has a background to it. And all these sentiments, get well, happy anniversary. So this is kind of a good thing to do for people who are not on Facebook because they'll be able to see all of these. So originally this was just the Arctic Bears stamp set, but I found the framelits that went with it and upgraded it. So it's now a bundle for BOGO. So how BOGO works is all of my stuff I give away for free with an equal order. And you do have to pay shipping from me to you. But tomorrow there's free shipping from Stampin' Up. So as long as your order is over $75, you wouldn't be paying shipping for your order from them to you. I will invoice you once we have all of your selections. So you can see a lot of these don't have anyone that has bid on them. If you saw something you liked, let me know, and like I said, I know I'm going fast, but you can always pause and slow down and look at them. This one's a mixed bag. I love it. It was all those individual stamps that we can get. They were like $7.95 each. And I made them just $15 for all 5 of those. There's a New Year's, there's Love and Joy. If this would be a good tag to from. I love these. Okay, so 78, 79. We're almost through the first album, which is pretty cool. And I'll just keep going here. And I will put this both on Facebook and on YouTube, and I'll email it out later. So that's the last one in this set. And then we'll go to, let me see if it'll let me go back or if I have to. Yep. Okay. So 101 to 200. So some of these, more of these are spoken for. I can tell you that because I just updated this album and people really looked at it. In Symmetry Bundle, I love this punch. It's an ongoing leaf punch and you can make borders with it. Great if you're a scrapbooker, just saying. I was a scrapbooker way before I was a stamper. My friend Frenchie's $1 million stamp set, Tasteful Labels dies. I had a few of those. So for these things that are in my collection, so somebody's already got this one covered. She's just waiting to place her order in the morning and I'll delete it. So anything that you see pending, they're gone. But I have several of these, the Stitch So Sweetly, and I have 2 of these, the Stars. I love that bundle. These, they actually, these 2, they fit together, and I like to take the sticky, uh, I forget what you call it. It's in the supermarket aisle. It's like plastic wrap, but it has a sticky to it. And then that's how I use it to cut both at the same time because there's two dies in there. I just love it. Animal outing. There's the other stars. So I'll go slow, but I'll just keep going. So this one's taken. Actually, yeah, Lori Boyer has that. I thought she was on here. That's another one of those. So if you see, this leaf has an inside, but this one is already inside, and I did that sticky stuff with it. So I left it put together for the photo. Triangles, cupcakes. I have a lot of goodies to send out. So just they're free with an equal order, and you have to pay the shipping from me to you. And then I keep the hostess benefits, and it helps me make, it helps me keep going forward with new things. So let's see. So those are taken. That one's not. I'm surprised. There's a really cute graduation hat in that, popular for this time of year. Yep. So for those that aren't on Facebook, I hope that this is super helpful. And it gives a good overview. And when we get to the end, I'll take any questions, and I'll go look on Facebook and see if there's any questions. Love these. So pretty. Mr. Snowman hanging out by himself. All my daisies are gone. They're all spoken for. But I do have a couple of snowmen left. Usually, I think punches are very popular on Bogo. They go fast. Hippo dies. So this one, my friend Brenda has it, but I still have the bundle, I think, in another listing. So if you like those hippo dies, I think that they're so useful. I use them for sentiments all the time. Even if I didn't have the hippo stamp set, I really like the dies. Okay, so I'm going to album 200 next, and there's less items in some of these. So this one only has 66 items left. You can tell it starts at 205. This one's so cute. This is the one with the little dog and the Christmas tree. You can create a whole scene. Ugh. And look at all those dies. Unbelievable. At home with you. Follow your dreams. If you do have questions and you're on the Zoom, feel free to unmute yourself and fire away. This is another one of those builder punches. So you can punch and then punch again and then punch again. So it can be it could be a border on a scrapbook page, or it could be on the side of a card, but it connects. Love this one. It marries up to the banners. I love stamp sets like this because the whole thing can be the focal point. This one's a builder. So you stamp it in 3 different colors. It would be good on the Stamparatus for sure. A good luck. It'd be a good St. Patrick's Day one too. Boy, I remember this stamp set. Ooh. It's so fun thumbing through these. Like, I have fond memories of making cards with people. Kind of like when you hear a song on the radio. Oh, like this one. I did a retreat Stamp-A-Stack with this. These stamps, they are so easy to work with. You need a nice big focal point and just stamp it, and that's it. It comes out like the picture on the front doesn't do it justice, but they're fun to work with. Diane, you might have been at that retreat where we did. I loved that Stamp-A-Stack. It was so easy to make beautiful cards, But that's it. Like I always, I like a song on the radio. You remember events and people based on these. I love that. Buy your own present. Gift card. A good graduation set. These are cute because you can build them any which way. And they're little, they're like probably 1 inch circles. Cute for making tags. And these are like double stamps. So you can stamp one inside the other. Again, a great class. I loved that class. This image stamps so clean. It almost looks like you embossed because it's so dark on the back. Those are really cute, Punny. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Really sweet sympathy set. It is missing the how much stamp, so this one's discounted. Cute alphabet. Okay, so that's the 200s. So here we go. 304. Joy to the world. I love these little houses. Okay, you're gonna see these again during celebration in July. We have houses that look like these in the designer paper. This would match it perfect. Would make awesome Christmas cards. Again, I love all these sentiments. Incredibly proud of you. So glad we're friends. This I used this one a lot. You are awesome. This one is good for memory keeping. Just great sayings. Alphabets. Always good for memory keeping. Friends become our chosen family. How true is that? Another one that I'm surprised I get overlooked. I like this flower when it's stamped. It's so pretty, and you could just put one little embellishment in the middle. I don't know if you're seeing my cursor, but I'm going all over the screen. Oh, I loved that one in the past too. Another one that would be good for making cards or for memory keeping. Who had one of these as a kid? Yeah. So funny. Sure do love you. So I also had questions since I've got you. Oh, look at how cute that is. This came with it. I remember there was a takeout treat die, but like it was like a little takeout box, but those went a long time ago. I've had questions about retreat in September. I'm going to be listing that. I was supposed to do it today, but with everything happening with Stampin' Up and then making the changes, I didn't get it listed yet. I'm going to handle Bogo first, and then I'll list retreat next. It's September 9th through the 11th. Okay, so that was album 300. We'll go to album 400. This one will be a little bit fuller because I just, I love these donkeys. Because I just updated it. And you may see more pending comments on these. This stamp set is fantastic. When you stamp these flowers, it's one of those distinctive ones. So all you do is ink it up and stamp it, and it comes out gorgeous. You see all the detail on the front, that translates when you stamp it on your card or whatever. Really, really beautiful. That one's pending. It actually is already in an envelope. Pending. I won't tease you with the ones too much that are pending. Home Sweet Home framelits. They make little treat house boxes. Love that dahlia. Same thing. It's got the distinctive stamps. Counting sheep bundle. So it has the sheeps and the stuff that will cut them out. Tony, I'm busy. Lantern builder dies. Pending. I can't believe I still have those. I know they were really popular. The Parisian dies to make the okay, so I have to talk about this for a second. I have a bunch of steel rule dies, and I think people are afraid of them because they don't know how they work. It's a thicker die, and you only need to put your cutting pad and your paper. So 2 cutting pads and your paper. So that's it. And it will go through the old machine and it goes through the new machine. I would cut out 4 or 5 letters at the same time. So if I needed 4 S's, I could do it all in one swipe because it's a thicker die. It goes through more paper. I love those dies. In fact, if that particular one doesn't sell it, I can imagine I'll be using it next year for Alexis with the her senior year. This is using, you see how I have the dies stuck together again? That's using that stuff from the supermarket. I forget what you call it. Seal. It's the saran wrap that has the sticky on it. Oh, only when you're live, you can't think of anything. But those like there's 3 dies there, but they adhere together and I have them. You can see that the sticky stuff is on them. Cling and seal. I think that's it, Tony. Thank you. Good God. I would lose my brain if it wasn't attached. I like that one. So the reason I bought this set was because I like to layer my heat embossing. You can emboss with Versamark green on green with a clear embossing powder, and then you can add the star with gold. You can put ornaments on with different colors, and I specifically bought this set to layer my embossing. It doesn't like interfere with the stuff underneath. It's a cool technique. That one's taken. This one is awesome, and I don't know why like somebody hasn't scooped it up. You cut your paper to 5 1/4 by 4, and then you lay it down, and this would cut it apart, but in this card, I didn't cut it apart. I just did the top and the bottom and ran it through. So beautiful. Awesome wedding cards. That's the whole bundle. I had a few extras of those dies because I love them so much. I bought a couple sets. I do that a lot. If there's a set that I use for sentiments, I'll buy 2 or 3 of them. So you might see a few of those in the, see, there's the hippo dies with the stamp set, but I used those dies like crazy on all kinds of different projects. That one's spoken for. Again, the Christmas tree. I'm surprised. Maybe everybody has this one. It was popular. The ice cream bundle. Art and bloom bundle. I did a retreat with this online. It was beautiful. And I like legit laid all of my dies down on one color of paper and just cut them all at the same time. So it was so easy to prep for too. I buzzed through a couple there that were pending. This is cute. It's a desk and you can put anything on the desk that you want. Absolutely adorable. And I love sunshine, so. Build the phrases. So you're amazing, forever friends, celebrate you, Let's create together. There's all sorts of sayings in there. Come on. Oh, am I at the end? I can't be at the end. 462. Yeah, let me go. So that's sometimes the Facebook albums are fussy. So let's see what we've got here. Oh yeah, 462. That one's spoken for. Fancy tag toppers. So these are easy. You cut your paper to 2 and put it in a punch. Same with this. This one is 2, 1.5, and 1. So you cut your paper, stick it in, and as long as you get it in between the gullies, it'll be even. This one starts at 1 inch, and you go 1, 3/4, or 1/2 inch, and it does 3 different sizes, 2 different shapes. This one's a mega bundle because it includes 2 different stamp sets that fit this set of dies. And ideally, you'd put this on a Stamparatus stamp once and then cut the whole thing out. And then I even cut out other colors and then layered the shapes behind each other. So I used it to embellish the sentiments as well. It's a really great bundle. Boy, memory lane. I like all of these sentiments. I'm a sentiment girl. That one's taken. More ladybugs. Oh, 2 of those. Good to know. Somebody claimed this one in one of the other albums, but it's good to know that I have another one. Probably my favorite embossing folder of all times. Oh, I wonder. I'm gonna check. Because I thought that I took that one out, but maybe I had 2 of them. I'll double check. Whoop. All right, so Bogo. Whoops, I got lost. See? Now we want room 500. So media albums. 500. So this one has a lot of wood mount ones, but there's also a bunch of those steel rule dies. And the thing I love most about those is it cuts through multiple layers of paper. And then this one, this alphabet, is perfect if you have a kid that's graduating. Look at those collegiate letters. That'll be my Alexis next year. Can you believe it? I started this when she was a baby, so now you know why. And she finally let me put that in Bogo, the Build-A-Dare. I would imagine that someone would like that one. This one, I used to love making the horse run by stamping and then stamping off. I discounted a bunch of them, so they're like $5. Oh, class of 2015. If you know somebody who graduated in 2015, we can just throw it in the box. This one, fond memories. It's a long, skinny die, and Alexis used to sit on the floor and we would cut out letters and she would play for hours with the letters. She was reading before she was 3. And I think it's because of the Big Shot letters. This is one of those steel rule dies. So you can cut out like 4 or 5 of them, even put them back to back and then put letters on the front. So this one's to make a banner. This one is to make a bow. So that's the bow it makes. And like I said, you don't, if you're cutting designer paper, you can cut a few layers at the same time and it's quick work. This one does a banner. It's all triangles and then such cool shapes. This was a peekaboo window, Big Z. Flowers. Oh my gosh. Letters. Oh my gosh. And again, like imagine if you needed a whole bunch and you just cut like 3 things of designer paper all at once and then just piece your letters together. I used this very well, and they layer up nice too. This one, see how you can see through it and see how deep etch that die is? You can definitely cut 5 or 6 squares out at the same time, scallop squares. Same with this shape. That was actually this one was one of my favorite shapes of all time. It is the exact size of a card front. So it goes 4 1/4 this way, and then 5 1/2 the long way from edge to edge. This makes like a little petal envelope. Top note die. These are, so this Tasteful Trim is a 12 by 12 die. It's very long and big, and it's a steel rule. Buffalo check, so popular this year. Okay, so that's the 500s. 2 more. Let's see. So we get 600. Lighthouses. That one's gone. I love all the sentiments in this one. Well said. This is another gorgeous one. And again, if there was anything that caught your eye that you wanted to go back, you can catch it on the replay and hit pause and blow it up and look at it. This is just so that folks who are not on Facebook can actually see what we have. And actually what's kind of good is you can see off to the right if it's already spoken for. This one I made a card for my mom with because that church looks like one near her house where she grew up in Ireland. Again, I love all the sentiments in this one. It's got a thanks, a happy birthday, you are amazing, congratulations. I mean, good all around. Oh, and we saw that punch on the clearance rack today. That's funny. Gorgeous dies in that one. That one's gone. This is another one of those side punches that just continues, and you can use it to make heart confetti, star confetti, side punches. That's another side punch one, like a movie ticket. So this one has the stamp set and the dies. So this cuts the big flower out. You can see the die on there. And then there's ones for the sentiments. So pretty. Fireside trimmings. This was a super popular one. I gravitate towards leaves. I think I buy every leaf set there is. Okay, so that one was 600. So we just have one album left. So these are cool. They're called turnovers. They're intentionally double-sided stamps. So you can stick it on your stamp, stamp one color, flip it over, and then stamp the inside with the flat side. So it sticks both ways. 2 of those. 3-inch circle, 3.5-inch circle. That one's gone. Timeless label. This one you can cut your paper to 2 1.5 and 1. This punch is very well loved. And you stick it in and it makes the V for you. This one does the other one. It's the tag topper. Love these punches. So these just continue. They go, they're the side ones. Oh, that's not a very good picture. This is a 5-sided flower. Geez, I didn't do a good job on that one. I have to retake the picture. I tried to get them. This one, I love this one. It's a little oval. If you want to put a tag or a ribbon through anything. That's the notebook paper one. This one is missing one, so I discounted it by $5. This is an entire product medley. It comes with a stamp set. It comes with the dies, these felt pieces that pop out, a whole bunch of designer paper. It is super pretty. Brand new. Package of sequins. And that one's gone. Whew. All right. Let me see. Where do I stop share? That was a lot. Here, I'm gonna take myself off the spotlight and see if I can see you guys. Does anybody have any questions for me? There was a lot. So I went through Bogo. The kits are buy one, get one, and the more expensive one is the one you put in second. Prepaid paper pumpkin subscriptions count in that $75 threshold. So if you happen to do a 3-month or a 6-month, you can add it to an order and get paper pumpkin for a few months. My Bogo, you can double dip, but I am not going to be around until at least 2 or 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So if you're doing Bogo and you could send it to me before then, tomorrow morning I have an appointment and I won't be around. So it's kind of a tight window for me to take care of everybody and make sure that you're all set. So please send me your info as soon as you can. Lori Branley asked a question. She has already sort of checked out. Yes, you can add additional items and we'll just figure out different shipping if I need to upgrade your shipping box. So no big deal on that. Yeah, I'll ship it as inexpensively as I can. So I think that's everything. I'm going to flip over to Facebook real quick and see if I can find the video. Just to see if there's any questions over there. Because if there was a question on the Facebook group in Creating with Selene, I wouldn't see it because I'm in Zoom. So hang on one sec. See, press and seal. Everybody knows press and seal. Can we order the host sets in the last chance? Val, no, you cannot. As far as I know, you can't. Good question. You would have to be a hostess. Like you'd have to reach a threshold to get to a hostess. It says that there's 10 comments and yet I can't see, I can only see 4 of them. Darn technology. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna click in it and hopefully see it. I gotta mute myself over there. Hang on. Sad. Oh, I'm glad she heard me. Okay, so Anne. Hi, Anne. Hi, Mary Lou. The name of this birthday set. We'll have to go back and work on that. I don't exactly know, but I wanted to give you guys who are not on Facebook a look at the album. So I have quite a few people that are not on Facebook. So I wanted, it was the best solution I had. So, and I get to tell you about the sales and how to get the most out of your dollar. So if you have any questions, buzz me. I'll be around tonight. I'm going to be on Zoom, same link at 7 o'clock, hanging out with everybody. Next week is kit night. So if you happen to purchase a kit or a paper pumpkin, join us for kit night because we'll just break open the kit that we're working on. I'm going to need another notebook because I sold all of mine at retreat. I don't even have one to like show. So I'll be ordering one of those myself tomorrow. And if you guys need anything, let me know. We'll see you guys later, okay? Thank you.